Hey guys, what is up? So it is day 19 of my 84-day journey through the Artist Way, and it's been a pretty good day so far. Morning pages went really well today, and I'm starting to notice that more and more my morning pages are becoming more about gratitude and the things that I'm thankful for, and really just the little things. And I think that I've definitely been noticing a lot of just different synchronicities this week that have basically showed up. You know, this week a really cool opportunity was presented to me, which I mean, it really is just nothing but attraction, but divine intervention. I think that, you know, what you focus on definitely expands, and when we're focusing on being open to new opportunities, and when we're taking the time to, you know, allow ourselves to be open to those things and trying different things and doing things in a new way, you see just so many different things that show up for you. So I'm really grateful for an opportunity that has shown up for me, basically just kind of knocked at my door. And so, you know, it kind of makes me wonder about the rest of the book. Like, is this just a sell on how to be grateful or how to be thankful, or, you know? But I really think that with any forward moving change, with any positive change that you are trying to make in your life, it definitely requires a level of getting deep. Writing is a really powerful tool. I've always known that. I've journaled probably my entire life. When I would run Central Movement courses and I would do like 6 or 8 or 9 week courses that I would have going on, one of the things that my ladies would always get from me was a journal, because it was so important to me to take the time to put in the work. A lot of you guys, if you followed me for a long time, you know that in this year when I put together my bullet journal and my planner, like, I chose my word for the beginning of this year, which was to cultivate. And then I said that I was feeling led to do the work and wasn't really exactly sure what that meant. And just like before that, you know, the phrase or the words that was sort of in my mind, or, you know, the phrase or the word that was coming to me before that was get your house in order. And I feel like I'm sort of resting in these spaces and in doing the work. Like, this journey has really gotten me into actually doing the work, into really answering the questions. I've read a lot of self-help books, you guys, personal development books, self-help books, like psychiatry, psychology books, anything that deals with the mind, human behavior, how we are, how we act, why we are the way we are. All of that stuff, like, genuinely intrigues me, and those are the type of books I read, and they're the type of books that I like to read. And a lot of them always offer some sort of solution to a problem. They always offer some way that we can go about changing our lives by doing X, Y, and Z. And as much as I love to read those books, I've never really taken any of them and genuinely applied the principles of what the book are and really done the work on them. And really doing the work also, I think, means digging into yourself. You know, a lot of times we think that we know ourselves. We think that because you know your favorite color or your favorite food or your favorite fucking wine, that you know a thing or two about yourself. A lot of times when you really start writing and digging in and pulling out all the gunk that we kind of hold on to so much, you don't know shit, because you're constantly changing. You're ever evolving. You're always growing. And today, I'm not the same as I was on day 1. And today, you're not the same as you were 3 weeks ago. And you're not the same as you were 2 years ago. I mean, if you can think back to literally just 2 or 3 years ago, can you honestly say that you are exactly the same person, in the same position, doing the same things? No. Hopefully, more than likely, in 3 years, you've grown, you've changed, you've matured, you've gotten a little wiser, you've made mistakes and you've learned from them, you've seen more things, you know what I mean? So I think that all of this is really in a process of getting to know myself at the depth. Journaling is really important. Writing is a really key element, and writing down your affirmations is key. I've been doing this now, you guys, for at least a week at this point. I didn't start out writing affirmations. Remember, I started out writing about everything that was wrong and dumping all my complaints out. But when I think about what kind of energy that puts me in and what type of mood that puts me in to even put that stuff. You know, sometimes doing that makes you feel better, and sometimes it's necessary to just do that brain dump, get it all out. But I find that I feel so much better when I'm writing from a place of power, when I'm writing from a really good feeling place. And that's what it's really all about, is getting into the feeling of what it feels like to be positive, what it feels like to be good. And again, it just takes me back to you know, my movement classes. I'm starting to really see here full circle why so many things were so important in movement and with working with the body, because when you get into a feel-good place, when you feel confident in your body, when you can change your posture and literally shift how you feel on a holistic level, on a complete cellular level, you know, just changing your posture, just sitting up nice and tall and straight and rolling your shoulders back and down, lifting your chest up, and, you know, creating this stance, taking this position, assume the position, right? Taking on this position that feels good automatically changes how you feel. Just changing your posture. You don't believe me? Try it. I mean, real talk, try it. Sit up nice and tall and straight. If you're standing, stand up straight. If you're driving and you're listening to this, lift your seat up. Stop sitting in the back seat. Lift your seat up nice and straight. Just pull your posture into this really beautiful alignment. Lengthen your neck. Take a deep breath. Roll your shoulders back and down. Put your chest up. You know, stand. If I were to tell you, like, pretend that you are fucking superwoman. Pretend that you are boss lady ready to walk in and dominate a meeting. Like, if you were to pretend these things, how would your overall statute, your body language would immediately change? So that's a really quick way to get yourself into a positive mood and a good mood, simply just by changing how you're breathing, simply just by changing your posture. But, you know, all of that stuff, I'm really just starting to see how it comes back full circle. So yeah, that's basically it for today. So far, so good. Everything is moving and shaking. I can't believe tomorrow marks 20 days into this thing, 20 out of 84. And it's still on the low end of the number scale. You know, I'm not even halfway through the process, but I'm excited at this point. I fell off a little bit last week. I had a choice to beat myself up over it or to just kind of jump back on track and jump back in there and keep on going. And of course I'm choosing to keep on going. There's no way that I want to even stop this journey right now, but again, you know, it all falls back on the fact of how important routines are and how important habits are and all of that good stuff. So I am getting babbly. This is getting a little long. These videos are supposed to just be short and sweet. So I hope that everybody has a fantastic Friday evening. I am actually sitting here writing out a gratitude list. I'm creating a vision binder. I'm a huge fan of vision boards. I'll talk to you guys all about it later. I will see you guys back tomorrow for day 20 of my 84-day journey through the Artist Way.